All right, we're gonna do a quick race. Qualifying is over. I didn't start recording because I didn't know if we were gonna have someone sitting in here for 8 minutes, making everything slower. But we are going. So qualified second, and just really using what they provided, but a couple of changes on the shocks and added some more right rear to hopefully get it to turn.
One to go. Next
And who knows how this is going to go because it's an unofficial race, so people can be a little weird in week 13. So we may have a fun race, or it may be over with immediately. Waiting on the pole sitter, it looks like. He's there, and we're ready to go. So, this is an Indy car, obviously. No downforce, just tire. Lots of movement in the suspension, but hopefully it'll be fun. We did a race at Michigan with like 4 people once, I think. It wasn't too terrible. This is going to be a little different, but if we can get away from the pack a bit and not get anything too crazy happening, we might be able to have a fun race and last the 15 minutes. But the wall does come up on you quickly. If it doesn't turn, it can get really tight. Go ahead and uncheck everything in case we need to do a fast repair. And let's get this going. You realize how small these things are when you're behind a normal car. See how many people wreck on the initial start just getting up to speed, because it will wobble down onto the left rear, especially with it set up for left turns only.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag.
Like I did there. Looks like we are clear. Gonna hold it into 4th. Got 3rd place spinning onto the apron. And we're good. Okay. It's just me and William right now. And he is going into the corner much slower, but hitting the bottom. Hitting a little bit too much down there. Get a little on the left rear.
36.395. The next car's the leader.
And we've got Dennis right behind us, who has showed up to the front pack, and Zachary back behind him. There is some draft. You definitely get a little extra speed. It's going to be a lot about not getting a big push out of the corner. We're going to go ahead and go for the lead.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. 30.969. Clear outside if you want it. You're in 1st.
Alright. I'm thinking he qualified with a lower tank of fuel, but also you can see the draft is playing a big role. It's all going to be about who gets too much push in the corner, which it looks like right now we're much better than him in the corner. I'm not going to go down and block that off. Just keep it off the wall here.
Still there, hold your line. Stay high. Clear inside.
We hold him off on the high side. Thought he was headed towards the wall there on the front stretch. Well, this has turned out much better than I thought it would be. It's going to be about a 30-lap race, so long ways to go. Get it set in the corner, get the drive off the high side. Oh, he got a bad push or something there.
30.937, go high.
Alright, 0.3 seconds ahead, but they're going to have draft. As long as they don't wreck each other, hopefully they don't. And they get single filed. So we're going to lift off, try to get it to stay around the bottom so I'm not burning up the right front too bad. And William's starting to have some issues with turn 4.
30.926.
I think once Dennis gets past him, we might get a big challenge. Got something massive happening here in turn 3. It looks like it's all cleared up. I don't see any tubes.
Slow car down low, go high.
Starting to get a little tighter, and the 20 is slowly catching us. I'm just waiting for one of these lap cars to just turn right and wreck the field, because it is week 13 unofficial racing. Luckily, haven't encountered that yet. As long as they're staying side by side back there, we're not too bad. Got enough fuel to make it. Looks like Dennis has got around him now on the high side. We'll see how quickly he tracks us down. Trying to hit my marks, and 0.8 seconds back. Just don't overdrive the corner, keep it down low. Everyone else is really hugging the blue line. 0.9 seconds. Picking up a bit of speed as we lose the fuel. Looks like something happened to the other guy. .9 seconds still. In there. This is all I used to do when I was a little kid with Grand Prix Legends, because I knew nothing about road course racing, but I downloaded Indianapolis, Homestead, which was flat back then, and all the other oval mods. And of course ran for a little bit, but then mostly just wrecked in that game, because that was the first game with cars that could actually come off the ground. Unless you got the old NASCAR mods that took the car model and made it part of the debris when you wrecked, so then you could have cars flipping, because it was just a chunk of debris that it turned into. And then we got NASCAR 4, that demo, Dover, where all me and my brother tried to do was constantly flip the car in the demo, because It's the first NASCAR game to allow the cars to come up off the ground. Since everything before that, everything had to be attached to the ground. There was no jumping, no physics like that. The good old days. Back when we were just happy to have the games. Now we complain about everything with something that is a million times better. But, okay, thankfully he waited to do that. Didn't come get us right at the last moment. Okay, so halfway through, we are getting closed in on. Car's getting a little tighter. Sun's going down. Track has dropped temp down to 84 degrees. Right now, just trying to not get the tires too hot. Try to hold the distance.
31.108.
Smoke down the backstretch, car on the inside. Andy's coming back up on the track. And now he's going down the track. We're going to lose some time there, but at least he got out of the way. Car numbers are custom numbers. I have no idea why I have a 71 on my car. Apparently I wanted to be a number 71 at one point when I was driving this car. I don't think I've ever actually done a road race in this. I'm not even sure I could downshift and brake at the same time with this thing. The car's actually getting really well balanced. Just inching away from him. I think he has heated up his right front too much. A little bit boring now, but at least it started out good. Getting a little loose off the corner now. He's wanting to drive harder to the left on throttle as we lose a bit of weight out of the fuel tank. We're 1.6 now. Got 9 laps to go probably with the time. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Timed event, not lapped event.
31.011.
Kind of surprised. He was starting to track us down, but I think he just got a little too tight. I had to loosen up the regular set to get it to turn better because I could tell it was just gonna really push and get tight. I didn't want to deal with that. I have been throwing around the idea of doing a hosted series with this car at some flatter tracks like Milwaukee, Old Phoenix, Indianapolis, obviously. I know it's not an Indy car, but it's close enough for simulating some racing like that. I'm not sure how it does on dirt, you know. Throw it on at Knoxville. stick with better combos. So I'm not even sure how many people own this. It's a very rare car to get a race in on the roadside. There is a dedicated group, kind of like the Silver Crown. They just did updates to this like 2 or 3 seasons ago. Try to draw some people to them, along with the 79. Seconds back. But yeah, this brings back memories of my childhood running this car at ovals, just because of the mods. We didn't even have internet at our house, so I had to download the mods at my parents' work. Roam on a floppy disk, which wasn't a true floppy. It was the little smaller hard floppies, and then bring them home and load them up and hope they worked. Do that through all of the early NASCAR games.
Real nice work. This is the white flag lap. 30.941.
Alright, well, it's an unofficial race, but at least it was a fun little challenge at the start to get the lead and not throw it away, put it in the wall. Setup came together really well though. It didn't get tight or loose, and somehow I made the right changes. Let's go ahead and share the set. There we go. And, well, I guess we can look at some wrecks, because I'm sure there was some. We almost wrecked it at the start. Getting on the gas. Alright. So we got Doug back here in third, and I didn't even see it, or was this in third? He saves it, though. Big slide and save. And looks like everyone else pushing up, and then the 50 goes up and over and over and over. Does this not have the new damage model? It must not, because the wheels didn't even act like they were going to fall off. One car in the wall. 50's headed back to the wall. And again. Yeah, this doesn't have the new damage model. For some reason, I thought it did. Then Doug gets wrecked by the 5, who really couldn't control what happened there, because he gets up in the wall, climbs it, into the fence, flipping. And Doug had nowhere to go, and straight into the wall. And the 259, straight into the inside wall. This guy's not trying to wreck the field. That was who was in second, was William, and he got in the wall there and gets away with a big spin. one car shifting, you definitely don't want to do that because it really screws up the balance in the corner. Oh boy. And we got a dive and block and contact and a little wheel contact and a big mess. Someone's head scraping the ground. It's always good when you have sparks coming off your head. And there we go. So, something different. Week 13. Gonna go run a B race now. Thanks for watching.